An Instagram influencer with links to Tekashi 6ix9ine passed away over the weekend. We're going to dive into a little bit of the details. Everything is alleged, fair use, and trigger warning. Ariela Langosta was a fashion and beauty influencer known for her high-profile friendship with rapper Tekashi 6ix9ine. She worked at a Manhattan restaurant and disco lounge by the name of Ikon, New York. It is being stated and reported that Ariela was in the vehicle that you see on your screen above, leaving her place of employment, and the vehicle was shot up. Now, two things I want to point out. The vehicle that was shot up was a vehicle given to her allegedly by Tekashi 6ix9ine. Reports are also stating that there was a passenger, and that passenger was her partner. Now, they have not named officially, but the blogs are coming out saying that that person was Tekashi. So was this a hit on him? Because we all know how much this man is hated. We all know how he has like a target on his back after turning into a rat and snitching on people when he was looking at bedtime. So I know people got a bag on his head. However, there is something else that you guys need to look at. It goes a little bit deeper than just this, and yes, it has to do with Tekashi. Is this a possible sacrifice? Now, before we get into things too deep, they're mixing this story up with another story. It was about a shooting that took place in Brooklyn. I'm going to play a quick news report on that.
Breaking news, a police search for several gunmen this morning who they say shot up a lounge in Brooklyn.
11 people in total were shot and 3 of those were killed. The victims ranging in age from 27 to 61 years old. Eyewitness News reporter Shantae Lands is live at a very busy police scene in Crown Heights this morning. Shantae.
Tony and Joe, good morning. Very busy is a great way to explain it. In fact, a second crime scene unit van just arrived here. You can also see, I want to reference how close this is to the actual shooting. That's a police precinct. It's transit police, but that's how brazen this crime was. Bullets sprayed inside that lounge. You can see multiple detectives. Will Cespedes is going to pan over from this other crime scene van here. You can see an investigator going in that truck. But further along, you can see detectives standing outside in the middle of the street here. This is Franklin Avenue in the Crown Heights section of Brooklyn. But this is where that shooting happened. This is Taste of the City Lounge. And you mentioned the age range, Joe and Tony. 11 people in total shot, 3 of them, all males, killed, ages 27, 35, and according to Police Commissioner Jessica Tisch, the third person's age, also a male, is not known. This happened just after 3 in the morning. 36 shell casings at least were gathered from multiple guns. That's according to police. So far, no arrests, but they're canvassing this area for videos of any information on those suspects. They also found, we want to mention, a gun at Bedford Avenue and Eastern Parkway, not too far from here, but they're not sure if that's connected. Again, that's according to the police commissioner. But what we know, according to a witness that I spoke with who was inside at the time, that shooting happened in the middle of Taste of the City Lounge. Multiple people were shot at that time. She was in the front. She got out. She's okay, thankfully. But we also spoke with witnesses, and I also, of course, the police commissioner about this brazen crime.
Officers arrived within minutes of the first 911 calls and found numerous gunshot victims inside of the location. Currently, we have identified 11 victims ranging in age from 27 to 61, 8 males and 3 females. 3 of the victims.
And back out live here outside of Taste of the City Lounge, that Commissioner Tisch also mentioned that there was a shooting here November of 2024 that they have on record, someone getting shot. They didn't die, but this, of course, is the worst. This is a mass shooting. She also said shootings up until this point wasn't as bad, but obviously now, after today, they have their hands tied and they'll be on this scene all day.
I play that because there are a few publications mixing the stories up. These are 2 separate stories. But after the news of Ariela's passing broke out, many wondered if they were tied to one another. And that's not the case. It's 2 separate restaurants. Ariela works at Ikon, New York. The other shooting was a mass shooting that took place at the Taste of the City Lounge in Brooklyn. So 2 separate incidents. But of course the mass shooting kind of overshadowed this story right here. The Taste of the City shooting in Brooklyn, they had 3 victims. All 3 of the victims were male, and 2 of those 3 were the actual shooters, so no ties to Ariela. After the news officially broke, Tekashi 6ix9ine took to his Instagram account to share a deeply personal tribute to Ariela, posting photos and videos of their moments together. Now I see a bigger picture behind her death. I see a little bit more to this story that is really hard for me to break down, but I will try in another video. I don't really want to do it here and now. But to understand where my mind is going, go to Call Me Kinfolk on YouTube and look at his most recent upload about the situation. And you will understand a little bit better. The numerology matches up, the dates, everything matches for a different purpose. More of a sacrificial purpose. I will be having his link attached to this video. To close, please make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, hitting that notification bell, setting it to all to be notified anytime I go live, upload, or premiere. Please be kind to one another. Unapologetically Mika, out.